we'll make a new. Okay, so let's go with Sam. My phone name can be Goose. My favourite thing is tea. So one of the first things, there's different types of cats and dogs, which is super cute. So we're going to go with a little grey kitty. There's also a new farm called Four Corners. When you play multiplayer now, you can have separate money. It's something that people who play multiplayer have asked for a while. It was something me and Lilac probably would have enjoyed. We did kind of try and figure out if we could get it to do that, but obviously it wasn't an option. So everyone on your farm has their own separate money, and the Four Corners map kind of works perfectly with that. So all the corners of the map are joined via like the greenhouse in the middle, but they're kind of separated by these little mountains. So you can have your own little corner, and each corner has its own kind of like resource thing there. So there's one that has a little bit of a mine there, like a quarry area. I think one has a bigger pond, that kind of thing. So it's quite interesting. It looks like one maybe has like monsters that spawn in it. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So I did put a poll on Twitter to see which one we should play, and I've only ever played the original map and the wilderness farm. So I put a poll on Twitter. I started playing last night after seeing the results of the poll. I did start playing on the Switch a hilltop farm, which is really good. But everybody chose forest farm, so we're going to try forest farm today, which I'm excited for, because we're going to be a little forest elf. I'm pretending I work today. Sometimes it's got to be done. Sometimes you just got to pretend. I remember there were times where we'd done everything at work to the point there was nothing to do, but when the boss walked in, you picked up a cloth and pretended you were wiping the table. Even though you'd already done everything. You had to. So there's some new hairstyles. Some of them are really sweet. That one's like a ponytail with a fringe. These are like pigtails. I like this one, because it's like a side braid, or like a hair swishes down to the side. I don't like how on the front it looks like a hair's like constantly under a face though, so I don't think we'll try that one. This one's pretty cute. It's like two little bunches. I don't know which one to have. I kind of like this updo, to be fair, with like a little swishy fringe. Yeah, the braids. It's the hardest part of any game. See, that's like the old ponytail, and then you have new ponytail. Ponytail or long braids. They're pretty cute. If I was a farmer, I'd probably have my hair up. So let's go with that. There's new shirts. I believe there's also new pants. So you can have a little short skirt, a long skirt, shorts, or trousers. So that's pretty cute. I like the stripy one. And then if we make the pants a lighter colour, that's pretty cute. And we're going to have purple hair. Oh, no, that's my eyes. I have brown eyes. And we're going to give her kind of purpley, lighter purple hair. Yeah. Okay, we're going to skip the intro because everyone's seen it 10,000 times. I think we're ready to go. Let's go. Let's see if it... Hello? There we go. It's because it skipped the intro. It like... it just like... Oh, I don't know what to do. Guys, let me turn the music on, because I know it'll be off. Oh no, it's on. Please let me know if it's too loud. Or if it's too quiet. Ooh, shit. Okay. The house on the forest one is so cute. We have trees and a garland and leafy wallpaper. It's so cute. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. It's good from your side? Awesome. Oh, bugger. I'm not used to playing this on the PC. Living off the land. Greenhouse, greenhorns out there, chop wood, blah, 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 blah. Let's turn the fire on. I'll burn all these trees down by accident. So here's our farm. Is that sound really loud? Gonna make it like that. If the sounds ever get too loud or whatever, just shout at me. It's fine. I would rather know. So this is our little farm. Now, as I say, I've not played on the forest farm before, so I don't know what it's like. So we've got a little pond there, we've got a big pond there, we've got another pond. Okay, for a forest farm, there's a lot of ponds. I wasn't expecting that. Now we're meant to get, part of this farm is we're kind of meant to get some of the things that obviously would grow in the forest. So I think that's this area. So I think at least these little stumps might grow back as part of like the forest area. And we can collect things like the forage and stuff maybe. We have another one over here. I'm pretty sure we can't build in these areas. But I guess we'll see. There's the thing. Oh! Oh, that's cute! Oh, that's really cute. We have to go through the bush to get into there. I like that. Okay, I'm stuck. Stuck. Let me out. Let me out.
Sorry,
oh!
I don't know that.
I didn't ask you! She's at me already. I'm not even started and she's already having a go. Okay, so we need a little area to do the first of our crops. So let's keep clearing this. How was your weekend? How was everyone's weekend? What have you guys been up to? We had to do the food shop, which was fun. And then we pretty much just chilled all weekend, to be fair. Did a bit of shopping and kind of just hung out together. Played some games. I got a game last year. Some of you might have seen it on Twitter because I wrote about it. We got a game called Say What You See. I think my mum got me it last year. And it's, you do exactly that. You say what you see. Oh, hello? There we go. You say what you see. So I was showing the kids it because they like, we like watching things like catchphrase together. So they were quite intrigued as to like what the game was about. And they'd seen, the oldest has seen like Cards Against Humanity and things like that. So she was, and what's the other one? There's one that there's Know Your Meme, and then there's a text one that she likes. So she was quite interested to see what it was about. So we sat and played that for a bit and they really enjoyed that. So that was fun. And it's one of those things where it's easy when you know it. And then as soon as you get told what the answer is, you're like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Of course that's the answer. So that was really fun. So I thought I'd start putting some of them on Twitter. I haven't done many of them, but I thought I'd do some of them, see what people think. The first one I did, everybody guessed, so it was quite easy, but that was my favourite, scrambled eggs. Good morning, Wolfman! How are you? I need to turn my volume up a little bit, actually. How you doing, Wolfman? Good morning. Do 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 do. I need 50 wood. I thought I was going to start late today. me and Kiddo were watching a movie, but it finished sooner than expected. So she's watching something else. Is it not tab? Okay, so you can do a new thing now where I'm guessing it's tab now. You can switch the level of your inventory. So rather than having to constantly go into your inventory and move things from the second row to the top row when you want to use them, you can press tab and it'll just switch your inventory bar to the entire other bar, and then you can just use it. So like if I had this unlocked, it would just switch between them, which is really cool. And that doesn't close anymore. Oh, it's glorious. I need all of this. We're doing the parsnips, so let's go into town, see who we can find. It's good. How's your Christmas and New Year? It was really good, thank you. It was really good. Quiet, but that's how, you know, it always is. That's how we like it. That's the way I like it. It's nice to be getting back to normal. I didn't feel as Christmassy this year as I normally do. I think because I got really sick, and then Kiddo got really sick, and she had all of that like weird sickness bug, and she had the allergic reaction. It kind of put a downer on Christmas. So like the tree's already gone. We put that away, and yeah. But it was fun though. It was nice. I did stay up till midnight on New Year's. Not on purpose. I just happened to stay up and then heard all of the fireworks. But that was nice. How was yours? How was yours, Wolfman, and everyone else? How was your Christmases and New Year's? Missed your face? I missed your face too! It's been so weird not streaming. But we've been so busy that I just couldn't fit it in. And that's why I was glad I managed to fit in the thingy stream the other day. The crochet stream. I was really glad I managed to fit that in because I missed it. I missed you all. It's been weird. It's been really weird. Hello, Elliot. Let's go. Oh my god, she's so cute. I don't know if this is a new hairstyle. I thought it was because we did have the old ponytail with the swishy fringe, and this one has a bit different, but I don't know if it actually is. I guess we shall see. Oh, a little bit late to that. I'm just going to make sure that I say hi to Pierre, because I don't think it counts when you buy from him. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, there's Dr. Harvey. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the local doctor. I feel like I'm in that zone now where I'm addicted to Stardew Valley again, which is a great place to be. So I used to do YouTube videos, and I, at one point, did a daily Stardew Valley video. I used to do 2 videos a day. Oh, I shouldn't have put them there, but oh well. I used to do 2 videos a day, and one of them was always Stardew Valley, and I would do oh no, it's 9, it's one more. I would do like a day in Stardew Valley was like 1 video every day, and it worked out really well because they're quite easy to record in a big, oh bugger. They're quite easy to record in a big group together. I don't have anything that I can eat. I'm out of energy, which is not great. Good New Year's I spent with Mama Wolfman. I'll just pause it so we don't lose any time. Christmas spent with the wolf pack. It was weird though because we were at my uncle's and my uncle's middle daughter recently got married, so it was just me, Mama Wolfman, Uncle Wolfman, Auntie Wolfman, and my aunt's parents, and my uncle's youngest daughter was there. It felt weird because my uncle's middle daughter wasn't there because she was living on the base with her husband. Aww. It's always weird, I think, the kind of first Christmas that people aren't there when you're so used to them being there. The first couple of Christmases we had, we used to go and visit family, even though they lived quite far away. We used to like go Christmas Eve and come home Boxing Day. And then about, I think 2 years ago, we stopped doing that and had Christmas at home instead. So it's a lot quieter. And it's really weird because I'm used to like crazy Christmases because, you know, I do have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm used to kind of a bit of Christmas mayhem. But, yeah, it definitely took a few years to get used to that, for sure. The kind of quieter, not as crazy Christmas. And it's weird when there's just like one other person missing. But I'm glad you had a really good time. Did you do anything for New Year's? I don't know anyone that did anything for New Year's. Like, when I was growing up, a few people would have a party, and we might go out to like the local pubs or something and have a drink, but I don't know anyone anymore that actually does anything for New Year. A lot of people just stay in. I didn't intentionally watch everyone setting off fireworks. I just happened to be awake when they went off and I heard them because they were so loud. So yeah, it was weird. Level 1 foraging already. Trees sometimes drop seeds, which is awesome. Wild seeds and field snacks, which is great. So I did learn that on Wednesdays, you get a Queen of Sauce rerun in case you missed any of the Queen of Sauces. But the actual new Queen of Sauces come on a Sunday. So you have to remember to check the TV on a Sunday. I keep finding cool stuff, my backpack's full, and that's true right now. Yeah. Oh, I got another letter. Just got back from a fishing trip. And it seems like, because I've not put this in full screen, look, my mouse is in the right place. Hallelujah. What is weird is that I'm looking at the game obviously on the screen and then looking at it in OBS. It's so much brighter in OBS to what I see. Boyf's been looking at getting a new PC screen because ours is a little bit old. It works fine, but it's things like this where, like, to me right now, Stardew Valley looks pretty, not pastel, but more pastel than it should. And then on OBS, it's like super bright. So I can see where he's coming from when he says he wants to he wants to get a new one. So we'll wait for all that to grow. I'm gonna go see if we can find some more friends around town. I'm not sure who I want to marry. Originally I married Penny. In my Switch game, I'm working on Shane. I might just befriend Shane in this so we can get blue chickens. I was tempted to maybe try and marry Caroline. I think it's Caroline. Oh, there's Shane. Say hi. Hello, sir. Because she has a sewing machine. And I'm wondering whether if we... I mean, you don't have to befriend her to use the sewing machine. Oh, no, it's not Caroline. Sorry, it's Emily. You don't have to befriend her to use the sewing machine. But when they move in, they have their own little room. And I'm wondering if when she moves in, she'll bring her sewing machine with her. And then we could have a little sewing machine room in our house, which I think would be perfect. So, not marrying her for her, I'm marrying her for her sewing room. Oh gosh. See if I can still do this. Oh, it seems not. So all that cutscene was that I just skipped was just Willie basically saying that he'd come back from a fishing trip. He'd gotten enough money or something to buy himself a new rod so we could have his old one. and learn all about the art of fishing. I didn't on the. I don't think on the. No, I didn't. On the poll on Twitter, I didn't give the option for the fishing farm. I do a lot of fishing in Stardew Valley. I really enjoy it. But I like doing it around the town, if that makes sense. I don't want to like have 1,000 ponds on my farm. And now you can get the fish farms, like the fish things on your farm, they're new, which is really cool. The sewing machine is new because now you can take your clothes off. Look at my little spotty pants. And you can actually make yourselves new clothes with different things. And there's one thing that I know I definitely want, which we're going to try and get when we've unlocked it. So we need a piece of cloth to then unlock the sewing machine. And then we can use it with different things to make clothes. So I'm excited. Oh, Jazz. Jazz, hello. 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 Jack the Wolfman at home had 7% alcohol cranberry wine. Ooh, 5% apple ale. Feeling tipsy after that. Oh, Granny. Jodie. Emily. Well, we could marry blue-haired Emily. We'd be a match made in heaven with our multicoloured hair. That sounds nice. They sound very nice. I don't drink very much anymore. But Boyf tends to buy something for Christmas, so he bought Jack Daniels this year, so we were drinking a lot of Jack Daniels and Coke, which made a nice change. Oh no, sell that one. A herring and a sardine. So the other thing, which it won't show me now because we haven't unlocked it, when we've unlocked the community centre, you get a little tab here that you can click on to look at all the bundles. However, what they've done now is if you hover over an item, if it's needed in any of the bundles, this will kind of like pulsate and kind of, not flash, but kind of move a little bit so you know that it's got to go somewhere. So you know not to throw it away. So that's really nice. But I know, I can't remember which of these fish we need, but I know we need some of them. So, we'll put them. I'm not sure if I can grow plants in this grassy area. I love having all the grass here. It makes it a little bit more interesting than just the yellow, but I'm not entirely sure what we're allowed to plant on it. So I guess we'll have to find out. I don't think I can move these bushes either, so it's going to be interesting. Papa wasn't too keen on the noise of the fireworks. Yeah, I can imagine. Loops wasn't too bad. He wasn't bothered because I think by that time he was... Because they literally went off on the stroke of midnight and lasted about 3 minutes. So it wasn't too bad here. He was... I don't think anyone actually quite close to us like set any off anyway. So he wasn't fussed. Thankfully. Made it a lot easier. He was freaked out on Christmas Day. I think with all the presents, it just freaked him out, all the wrapping paper and stuff. He was trying to hide in it, which is fine. But that's why in our house Santa doesn't leave the presents in the living room, because Santa knows the cat will open them. So Santa leaves them somewhere else. It's very clever, Santa. But he kind of went and hid pretty quickly on Christmas under the bed so that he didn't have to bother with all of the paper and children and whatever else. I don't blame him. Had a heck of a week back at work. Ooh. You were upset the other day? Oh no! Why? What happened? Or if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it, but I hope you're okay now. Let's plant these if we can. Because that is no fun. I'm sorry you were upset. That's no good. Oh, and boiler update. Still works. However, the hot water isn't as hot as it should be, or as it has been. So that's a bit weird. But yeah, it kind of stopped working when Boyf went back to work, but then it started working again. So it's all very strange. We still don't know what's going on, but it's kind of working, so. I'm not complaining. So you get that little kind of animation thing when you first find a lost book. You used to get it every time you found a lost book, but now they have changed it. So you only get it the first time you get a lost book, and it's so good. Right, is everyone out? Yeah. You shouldn't leave your doors unlocked, people. Although I guess this is her work, but you should have a door there or something. People can't get in your house. I think everyone's at the community centre doing their like gym class, or is that on a Thursday? Can't remember. Overheard servers disrespect my busboy team, told the manager I was not going to have that, and he said he'll see what he can do. Well, good for you for sticking up for them and for the team and letting management know what was going on. That's not nice. I find that workplaces can be just as bad as school. The kind of bitching and talking behind people's backs at work used to be so bad, and I'm just like, I left school like 4 years ago. Come on now. Well, at the time I think I was still in school, but you know, that's how you feel. Like a lot of these people are like, you know, middle-aged or whatever, and I'm like, you really have nothing better to do than to like bitch about people behind their back. Like, come on now, surely there's something more fun to do at work than that. Do.